Welcome back again, rum lovers. It's me, Jamie here of Ready Set Rum, and today we have a special host again. Who we have today?
Well, some people like to say I'm the strong rum connoisseur, the strong rum god. I just like to be referred to as Emmanuel.
All right. So Emmanuel is back in the building, and today we have a very unique review for you guys. But before we get into that, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends, share with your family. We're putting out this content. Channel is growing, things are going up there. So continue to view all the videos, continue to support the channel. All right, so we have something very unique for you guys today because typically
we don't do this.
We don't do this.
Yeah.
Spice rum is not something that is ever on this channel, right?
Yeah.
So this is absolutely the first spice rum review, right? And honestly, we went to Rum Renaissance, right? And we met up with these guys, Just Rum, and they had this product, a bunch of products that they gave us. But honestly, we had something that I felt was kind of unique. I was like, man, this is different. Never really had, not a big spice rum guy, so I don't really try spice rum like that, right? And then I bought this Captain Morgan one time. I was like, it's all right, whatever, not my thing. Spice rum is not my thing, And then Emmanuel comes down and he brings this rum from Ohio. What's it called?
It is Erie Island's rum,
right?
Spice flavored rum. It is a local distillery up in Cleveland,
right?
And I was able to secure a bottle. And we'll find out what it's all about.
Exactly, we'll tell you more about that. So we got two of small local companies, Just Rum. I think they're out of Oregon, right? So Oregon, Sandy, Oregon is where these guys are from. Just Drink. This is Just Rum, and Just Drinking is another YouTube channel, and they always talk about Just Rum. They're always promoting Just Rum on their channel. They love Just Rum. So finally, I have a bottle of Just Rum, and I was like, all right, let me show some of the small brands some love. Let me see what they have to offer. And let's get into it today. All right, so where you want to start?
We can start anyway, but what I want to point out before we continue is we have two seemingly smaller distilleries going up against a heavy hitter in the industry.
Right. Captain Morgan, everyone knows, everyone loves.
I am very interested to see who going to come out on top here, because we have two lesser known brands going up against. Everybody know Captain Morgan is like the go-to rum.
We got
apparently
Oregon and Ohio
going up against
Captain Morgan. Where's Captain Morgan from? I don't even know. They're conglomerate. They're just running everything, right? So first we have
we could start in Oregon.
Just Rum and Spices is what they call this one, right? And they had about 6 different flavors. They had berry and maple wood and all sorts of stuff. So they had a wide variety there. I don't know. So let me get a little background on this. It says colonial estate style rum. Tradition of adding spices and fruits to rum is entirely as old as the spirit itself. Travel to the Caribbean and you'll find hard pressed not to find a local infusion of spices and fruits based on what island you come from. Like I know St. Lucia, I think, does this a lot, but typically you don't really get spice rum in Trinidad and Tobago or Jamaica.
No.
Or Barbados. So spice rum, I've never really seen
I don't even think they produce any spice rum.
So I know Foursquare has a spice rum now, but that might just be for markets, for Europe, for America, people who actually drink spice rum. Spice from the Caribbean, not typically known. It's either some gold rum, some slightly aged rum, or some white rum. Exactly. More white rum than anything else, typically. For the locals at least.
And the overproofs and
that kind of stuff. So find local infused spices. Just Rum seasonal spice starts with a simple white pure sugar cane at cast strength 114 to 122 proof. We then soak natural spices until the flavors are just right. Our mix contains cinnamon, orange peel, lemon peel, vanilla, cardamom, allspice, peppercorn, star anise, clove, and ginger. Each batch is handcrafted and will be slightly different in color as we do not add any artificial color or flavoring. This is a handcrafted spirit as one would be expected to find in colonial times. It's just rum and spice. Okay. Sounds good.
A lot of details on the back.
A lot of details. The cane, they got it from Costa Rica. It's a single pot still. Aged for 30 days. Mixed spice. So pretty much, they just had it in barrels with spices for 30 days. Tasting notes, they have here cinnamon, light allspice, cardamom scent on the nose and on the tongue, citrus, nice balance of each spices, leave to a soft vanilla finish. All right, Just Spice out of Sandy, Oregon. You're up first. 51% alcohol by volume, single pot still, 100% cane and spices. Slowly fermented, distilled, and steeped in spices and bottled on the flanks of Mount Hood in beautiful Sandy, Oregon. All right. Sounds good.
Heavy on the details.
Very.
On the labeling.
I love the detail. There is that a little bit of floating? Look at some little specks floating in there, which could be from the spices. All right. So
I like the.
Yeah, I love these kind of bottles. I love these bottles.
That's a nice touch.
Yeah.
I like that.
So the bottling so far, love the bottling, love the labeling.
Yeah.
I love these kind of bottles. They're just unique. You know, for this kind of rum.
Yeah, it kind of takes you back to that colonial thing that they're talking about.
Yeah, I like that vibe. All right, so let's get on to this. Let's get on the nose. Orange. Yeah. Strong orange peel.
Yep.
Get the spices behind there. Got like the cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom.
The orange peel.
The orange peel is strongest.
The orange peel is the strongest.
Yeah. Orange peel is definitely the strongest.
Yep.
It's orangey. Right? They got some lemon peel as well in there, but orange is very much up front, and then you get the other bit of baking spices back there.
Yeah.
So
pretty much everything that they talk about on the back.
Yeah, you can get it on the nose.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a taste. Ooh,
this is like drinking.
It's almost a drink already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that single pot still.
The essence on it too.
The single pot still. So pot still is something that's it's not typical. Most rums on the market is column still. Pot still gives you a lot more funkiness. So yeah, I'm getting the funkiness on the back, the bitterness on my tongue.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's all from the pot still. But the front I'm getting the orange and a bunch of spices, like a lot of spices.
You know, it almost tastes like rum with somebody that just put some orange zest on it.
Yeah.
You know? And just that's it.
Yeah.
And that's what you're drinking.
It's a funky rum with a lot of spices and stuff on it.
They did pretty good.
Decent.
Yeah.
Pretty decent.
Right.
No sugar.
No.
No sweetness.
No hint
thickness.
of sweetness.
Nothing like that. All they get in there is great nose. The flavoring was a bit much for me. Like it's a lot. It's potent. Like this is something really meant to mix with like eggnog. Right? You get some virgin eggnog, you buy in this grocery store for like a couple bucks. And you wanna
because it already have the spice.
It already has the spice and everything.
The essence.
And this actually has so much essence. It would enhance it. There's a lot more essence on this than you get with a typical eggnog. A lot more flavors on it, a lot more spices on this than a typical eggnog. So you increase the spice on the eggnog.
I could also see this as a cocktail mixer, like something that has very like an orange juice, pineapple juice type of vibe.
Almost like, you know what, like a cranberry or something. Like, you know, sometimes Trader Joe's has this type of seasonal drink that's like Christmas something. I can't remember what it's called. But this would also complement. It's really, this is honestly like a Christmas time, those Christmas drinks, cranberry juice, stuff like that. You know.
It's good.
You could use that.
Yeah.
I don't know. The funkiness from the rum itself, this rum is very funky. This rum here, without the spices, I think it needs to be aged for a very long time. Yeah. Because the level of funk on it, or you could mix it with between your pot still and column still, like some companies will mix column and pot. I think a mix of column and pot. A single pot with this, it's a lot of funkiness, man.
Yeah. 30 days.
30 days is nothing.
That's probably the youngest.
I got barrels back there.
The youngest rum that I ever drink.
Yeah, I got barrels back there that has a lot more age on it than 30 days. So
But for 30 days,
good flavors and spices.
Yeah, they did good with
flavors
the
and
flavor.
spices.
Yeah.
All right.
It balanced well.
Now we're gonna go with the big boy.
Yeah.
Captain Morgan, Privet stock.
Now,
all right.
Of course, I am not very much a Captain Morgan fan.
Yeah. So I'll definitely see all the bad color added or whatever. They didn't really see anything here. Liquid treasure from Captain Morgan's Finest Reserve blend of Caribbean rum, spices, and other flavors. So there's Caribbean rum, spices, and other flavors. So there's some additives to this to get the flavor there. Tribute to 300 years of tradition, this super premium spirit is made with an aged in traditional handcrafted barrels to bring out smooth, velvet texture and golden color. So a lot of times with the smoothness and the thickness, it's the sugar, it's glycerin.
Yeah.
There's different things that people add to it. You know, he's not. They said other natural flavors and other things, spices and others. So there's definitely some additives here, which is probably going to attribute to the color. There's probably caramel in here, stuff like that. So
you're expecting something on the sweet side.
I'm expecting something on the sweet side. I'm expecting. I don't know. I'm expecting spices, but I'm expecting a bit more. I'm expecting that this is definitely some sort of coloring added and some sweetness in there.
I am expecting a premium product.
All right, all power to you. All right, so this is about $25. The just drinking, I'm not sure what the price is. I'll put that down below. And then, well, we'll get to the last one.
Yeah,
we'll get to the last one. Right. So, just drinking price down below. Let's see.
Essence.
Sweet.
Essence and sugar. Vanilla
Sweet,
essence.
vanilla.
Sugar.
Yeah.
This need to be an eggnog. This is an eggnog mixer.
So this is 40% alcohol. It doesn't say how much sugar. It does say carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. There's no protein. There's no fats. There's carbohydrates of 3.2 grams. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't put the sugar content. That's weird to have that type of information about sugar content.
Because, I mean, not putting it might lead people to believe
it's not there.
It doesn't have sugar.
No, well, the fact that
and you drink it, and then you realize, yes, the label lies.
The fact that you put protein on a rum before you put sugar on a rum, that's just a red flag to me. Right? That just doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh my gosh.
This isn't bad.
It doesn't taste bad.
It's a pretty clean rum.
And
I just get the sugar and the vanilla spice and stuff like that.
I wonder if the bamboo have too much sugar than this.
The bamboo is sweeter than this.
But this up there.
It's up there. I don't know. No, I'm questioning because I just gotta hit the sugar. I hit the sugar a little while.
This is up there. This is way up there.
Yeah.
This is eggnog.
Captain Morgan has some sugar on this.
Yeah.
So wooden cork on the top, short squarish bottle, plastic on the cork itself, wood on the top. It have Captain Morgan in the glass, and has two swords crossing. So pretty good on the bottle presentation.
Same detail. Yeah. I like the bottle. The shape of the bottle is unique.
Yeah. The bottle really makes you feel like it was more than a spice rum. Yeah. Like when I bought it, I did not know it was a spice rum. I really was like, oh, what is this? Never bought a Captain Morgan before, right? So
yeah. The label and the presentation is very nice. Yeah.
Once you never bought a Captain Morgan, saw this bottle with a wooden cover, would have thought that it would have been a premium rum, right? And not a premium spice rum. I thought it was just gonna be a regular 8-year rum or something like that. Yeah. Right. And sadly, I was tricked. I bought it, regretted it quickly.
You was tricked?
Yeah, that's how I felt. I felt like I was tricked. Yeah. Right? But decent rum, sweet. Yeah. Just vanilla essence and something else in there.
Yeah, a lot of essence. Yeah. Like that's what I'm getting. Like if there is more spices in it, I'm not getting that because the sugar content and the essence is overpowering everything else.
And essence kind of like an extract that people concentrate from. Yeah. Almonds, from aniseed, from vanilla. They create like a liquid, a thick, pungent liquid. And that's kind of what I'm getting there.
Yeah. So I would mix this with stuff. I won't go sitting with this, sipping it at all.
I don't know about you, but I cannot drink any spiced rum by itself.
Yeah. Well, just for the sake of argument's sake, for the sake of the video, I will say that if I were to sip this, it would definitely be mixed with something else. I ain't drinking this straight up.
Alright, that's true. Yeah, that's definitely like eggnog. I think this one honestly could be mixed with like a fruit punch or something.
Yeah.
There's something else like it has a broad usage. The fact that there's no sugar in there.
Versatile rum.
Yeah. So now this is from Seven Still or Seven Brothers.
Seven Brothers. Yeah. Distillery out in Erie. So Lake Erie kinda is where they get the name from.
Seven Brothers Distillery, Erie Island Rums. Spice flavored rum, 90 proof, right? So we have 51%, now we have 45%.
Yeah.
This one's the lowest of 40%. Alright, so Erie Island Spice Rum is handcrafted not far from the shores of Erie Lake. Low temperature distillery is a proprietary blend of spices that gives rum a unique character. Break the tradition with Seven Brothers world-class spirits crafted in Ohio. Alright, so this was distilled from molasses, 45%. And that's about all the information they have on the back there. What do you think about the presentation?
I like it. It's simple and it's not, I like this shape of the bottle. It's a simple design. The bottle, I'm pretty sure without the alcohol in it, it's gonna have some weight to it. Yeah. Because it looked like a really thick.
Yeah, the glass.
Even the bottom.
There's a thick level there on the bottom. The glass looks and feels thick. Very much a premium bottle. How much did you pay for that?
I think I paid like $20 some dollars, $20.
Alright, so
the cork is simple enough.
Yeah.
Does its job. It's plastic on the top. So they stayed basic with it, but it's really nice.
Yeah. They stayed basic with the cork, but the bottle itself.
The bottle is
pretty expensive. Yeah. Alright, so honestly, so far everyone's pretty good on the presentation.
Yeah.
I think this one is probably the simplest, but honestly very much the old school.
Yeah.
It's not even like this is probably like from the 60s or something, but it still just gives you that old vibe.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's get into the Erie Spice Rum. Ooh.
Very, very spicy.
What is that? Cinnamon?
It smells like cinnamon, yeah.
Oh, yeah, cinnamon. Very strong on the cinnamon
in
flavor.
your nose.
There's a bit of orange peel in the back there, but man, is it cinnamony.
Yeah.
I have a Stripe, one of my friends actually. So we met with Stripe Lion out of New Jersey and the Miami Rum Renaissance, and they gave me a bottle of their cinnamon. And it kind of reminds me of that one. I don't have it with me today. One of my friends, Rashad, and he has the bottle at his house. So maybe I'm gonna have to redo this, right? Do another spice. I mean, I just run through
run through all.
I'll run through all the Spice Lion stuff. The Stripe Lion, sorry. Stripe Lion out of New Jersey. Alright, so
big on the cinnamon.
Alright, let's take a sip.
Is that raisins?
There's something back there. The fact that they didn't say what was in there make you think more. There's vanilla essence. There's like a vanilla essence in the background. Cinnamon in the front.
I want to say raisins. I don't know why.
I think like cardamom or star anise or something. There's something back there that's lingering. So the flavor of this is good. You know what? Once you're thinking about it, eggnog is already sweet. Why would I want to add a sweet liquor to sweet eggnog?
You add something more
that is not sweet. And this is very cinnamon for like how cinnamony do you like your eggnog?
Yeah.
Do you want more cinnamon in your eggnog? Like for eggs like eggnog, coquito, punch a creme, is what they make in Trinidad, like all these kind of cream drinks. Yeah. Right? Like what spice? Which one of these would you want to spice your eggnog with? It's because I'm thinking like some people make coquito with a lot of cinnamon, some doesn't make it a lot of cinnamon. If you like more cinnamon, you're gonna want to add this, right? if you want more of a vanilla note, you're gonna want to add
Captain Morgan. Yeah, I think
this one
overall balance,
the most unique of spices.
Yeah,
there's a lot of spice. The orange was very forward, but then there's a lot of spices after the orange. Yeah. So this one, honestly,
which is what I like, because this, even though the orange is way up in front, hit you in your face, you still have the other things going on behind it. With this, can't get past the sugar and the essence.
Right.
With this, you could get past the cinnamon, but it would take you a little while to get there.
It's a lot to get past the cinnamon, because the cinnamon is very forward.
It's very, very there.
It's very forward. It's very bright. There's things behind the cinnamon, but it's hard to detect what the things are behind the cinnamon.
So I feel like
I brought Erie Island Rums.
Erie Island.
Yeah, from Seven Brothers. That one, I don't know, it might be the easiest to drink for me. I just feel like just cinnamon is just a pleasant.
You think so?
Yeah, I just find the cinnamon is just easy.
I think
you like the just rum? Just rum and spices.
Just rum and spices is where I would lean toward. The Captain Morgan, unfortunately, it's too sweet for me.
Right.
Like, I wouldn't.
The Captain Morgan is like, you can mix the Captain Morgan with something that you can mix it with anything, really.
Yeah, you can mix it with anything.
You can mix it with we can mix it a lot. The fact that it's sweet, we're already not spice people, so then we're really not sweet rum people.
Yeah.
And that is a very sweet rum. Seven Brothers, Erie Island wasn't sweet. It isn't sweet. Like,
no, I don't think it's sweet. I don't get any hints of any type of sweet note, like toffee or sugar or anything, honey, nothing. Just the cinnamon. I think these two rums stay true to what it is.
Right.
Spice
rum. Right.
This, debatable.
So, for me, but the thing about it is that the just rum has a lot of the pot still rum has a lot of flavor in there that just lingers. There's a finish that is just extremely long, pretty funky. That isn't really my forte. Like, I just think it's a little too funky for me. Right. So honestly, the Erie Island.
You put this on top?
Yeah, I put the Erie Island on top. The Erie Island, all the three. Erie Island is on top. The Privet stock is a bit sweet, but the flavor isn't bad. It's very vanilla forward, but it's just a bit too sweet. And then for the just rum, the funkiness lingering in the background. It's just so, it's orangey. And then there's just so much spices. It's just so much. Like everything they put in there, man, that thing, it speaks, right? And they have it in there for 30 days.
Not a long time.
So it's not a long time. It's a long time. It's 30 days of steeping the spices in a barrel. So it's not a lot of barrel flavor getting in there.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of spice flavor getting in there, right? So it's very, in fact, spice flavor, just the amount of spice flavor in each of these, I think this has the most.
I wonder what happens if you combine them. Because, we like to do interesting things here.
Alright, that's Erie Brother all day. And
honest reviews.
I think Erie Brother probably colored similar to how these guys colored.
Yeah.
Right?
So I like the job that they did with sticking true to it being a spice flavored rum.
Right.
And what I notice now is that spice flavored rum doesn't mean
it's dark.
Not that it's dark. It doesn't mean that you're gonna get every single spice.
Correct. Yeah.
Like we get the orange from this one.
Yeah.
We get the cinnamon from this one. We get the essence from this one. So it doesn't have to be like there is no solid definition of what a spice rum is supposed to taste like.
Yes.
But we're going to find out what happens when you combine spice rum.
All right, here I'm gonna do just rum first. With just some of the Erie Brothers, see what happens there.
Combine all.
All right, so now I'm gonna add the Captain Morgan.
Because interestingly enough, exactly what I just said, combined, everybody bringing their own thing to the table. Combined, this one balances out the sweetness, the essence, it kind of dissipates. It ain't bad.
All right. You see, I remember I was telling you gotta do column still and pot still.
Yeah.
Like, these two are definitely, I think, well, Captain was definitely column still. Erie Brothers, I believe, is definitely column still because you didn't get any of that funkiness in the rum either, right? And then this is a pot still. Mix all three. The pot still comes down a lot. You get all the flavors. You get this
everything
cinnamon,
combined.
the vanilla,
the orange
with all the other cardamom and allspice and all that stuff in here.
So,
all right. So now you just need to add some eggnog on this.
Yeah, just throw some eggnog in it. If you have Disaronno or some, throw that in there. Yeah. Like, honestly, combined, it tastes good.
All right. So, must buy, must try, must have. I'm not even a spice rum guy, so I don't even know.
Yeah. Like these guys did a really good job. I don't know if you could find this down here yet in Miami. Like, I found this in a liquor store in Toledo, Ohio, which is where I live now. And I've seen it in, like, there are liquor stores that's in supermarkets.
Right.
I've seen this in a lot of those places. So, and the price looks to be about the same, $20 some dollars.
Right.
I think it might be a little less. I'm not 100% sure anymore. But it's a good, for price point, it ain't bad. It tastes alright. So, I would prefer, this one, take it for me, because the cinnamon flavor, I don't really go crazy.
I like the cinnamon flavor just because, man, there was just, for me, there was just a lot of spices in the just spice. A lot of spices, like
the orange win for me.
The orange was really forward, but then there's a lot of other spices in there, and then so it was like orange, spices, bit of funkiness on the end. Yeah, it was just a lot. Like, a lot was going on between all of that. And that's what kind of like, I don't know. I think the Erie Brothers is my favorite.
All right.
So,
and Captain, I expected more. But honestly, I don't really drink Captain Morgan rum.
So another thing is that spice rum is typically with like rum and coke, right? Yeah. We do rum and coke. So, is this something you drink in a rum and coke?
No.
Any of them? Would you add a coke to them, or you just?
Oh, anyone?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Captain Morgan. Yeah, I could add this one to the rum.
I could, no, but so the Captain is gonna be a bit too sweet, so maybe Diet Coke would work better for the Captain because it's already sweet. So you wouldn't get too much sweetness, because honestly, like, I can't deal with too much sweetness. Yeah. Right. So maybe Captain and a Diet Coke.
I wouldn't buy it.
I would do it for that.
I would probably just buy it for, like, if I was entertaining for Christmas. Yeah. And I'm making like punch a creme, which is what we know in the Caribbean. Right. If I'm making a punch a creme, and I want an extra kick on it, without having to be messing with too much flavors, I will buy a bottle of this and throw it in. Okay. Other than that, I ain't buying that.
All right. So for me, Captain and Diet Coke is probably gonna be it. For the just rum,
anything.
No. You can't do just rum. To me, cannot do with Coca-Cola or like Sprite. Like, I just don't see those,
like juice cocktails.
Yeah, like, I just can't do it with juice cocktails. Like, it's really more on a milky cocktail to me because there's just so much spice and stuff in there. For the Erie, it's cinnamony. So
this is eggnog. Cinnamon.
Exactly. So
cinnamon stuff, milk drinks, that type of thing, I would do this. Like, if I want like fruit cocktails, like pineapple, passion fruit, that type of thing, I would pour some of this in it. I wouldn't buy it.
Alright. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, we tried our best to give you a review of spice rum. Right. Yeah. Out of our wheelhouse, we don't really drink spice rum like that. It's just not something that we buy. Right. Yeah. But that's our review, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know if you want to get more spice rum reviews from non-spice rum drinkers.
Maybe you guys have a spice rum out there that we need to try.
Exactly. Tell us what's the spice rum you gotta try as well. All right. Okay, guys. Ready, set, rum. Taking you around the world, 3 rums at a time. Cheers.
Cheers.